every one of you. I behold the Christ in you. This morning we're here to dedicate little Eric, dedicate him to the service and community of God. We know we don't have to bless him because he is already blessed. He came to us divine and blessed. This is not a baptism per se, because when little EJ is old enough to make his own decision, he will do whatever he decides, whatever his spiritual path takes him. We are here to dedicate him to the family and community as he becomes a part of us, and that he grows into the family of God. We believe in our tradition that babies decide, even before they get here, who it is they want to be their parents. And for some special reason, EJ selected Ingrid and Eric in order to come through, because he knew that at some point they would provide him with the wisdom, the knowledge, the experience that's necessary for him to grow into the person that he was intended to be, the Christ that was in him. Babies come with a spirit that is already mature, but the body is what is immature and what's growing. What we have to do is what the prophet, the Lebanese prophet Khalil Gibran reminded us. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the service, and that is that these babies are not ours, they come through us. They come through us, and we can't impose our will, our thoughts, our hopes, our dreams, our desires on them. We have to allow them to unfold their own destiny, but we're there to help to guide it, to recognize, to facilitate, and to bring it forth. So this morning, I want to charge you, the parents, to be there for this child in each and every way. Be attentive to him, to see what his hopes, his aspirations, his personality. In ancient times, children weren't even named until several days after. Even Jesus followed in this tradition. He wasn't named until 8 days after birth, so that they could actually look into the child, see the personality of the child, and name them accordingly.
He's listening.
He's listening. So right now, we also want to charge the family and the friends to be there as support mechanisms. We know that EJ's godparents are in Afghanistan and in Texas, but they're with us in spirit, and we'll make a video available for them to share so that they can also participate in this moment. But we want the friends and the family that are here support to be there for this child, that in any way that they may need it, whether it's emotional, physical, financial, spiritual, whatever way that you can be there to support this child, we encourage you to do so. Because this child is not born to just Eric and Ingrid. It's born into the family, the full family. So this is as much your child as it is theirs. Grandma, it is as much your child. I say, I raised them already. Now you got to raise another. Grandpa. And to the whole entire family and InSpirit community, this is our child as well. This is our child as well. Because we know the African proverb that it takes a village to raise a child. It takes an entire spiritual community to bring out the Christ child that's within each and every one of us. The child that is within us all. It is wonderfully appropriate that we come during the Advent season, that we come during the celebration of life, and little EJ is even bedecked in the color for this season, and that is red. So we also do as Kunta Kinte did when he recognized Kizzy. He raised her to the sky and said, behold, the only thing greater than you. There is nothing greater than you in this life. God has given you each and everything that you need to be the wonderful human being, the wonderful spiritual being that you are, EJ. And I charge you to be that person, to release your spirit, to go free. Let no one tell you that you can't do what you can do, not even your parents. There you go. Ashe. And so with this, I dedicate you to the service of God. I dedicate you to the spiritual community of God. Little EJ, Eric J. Smith, Jr. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we thank God for you. Amen. Miss Jane Pittman, in the book by Ernest J. Gaines called The Autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, would say that each and every time that the old folks saw a child, they would look at it intently and ask, is you the one? Today, Eric, we ask you that question, is you the one? Is you the one that is going to bring a little bit more light and love and sunshine into this world? Is you the one that's going to help us to see that the only way that we can truly be liberated and free is through living a consciousness of a God consciousness? Is you the one to show us as that example? Is you the one? We see it as so, and so it is. So it is. Thank you, family. All right.